You know what? I got a lot of feedback from the last video about this, so I'm gonna make a part 2 about it on why a lot of natural bodybuilders is not turning pro no more. More importantly, they not looking like how they supposed to look. Because a lot of y'all can have this density, this muscle mass, you know what I'm saying? These striations, minus your genetics, or you know what I'm saying? Of course, genetics play a part, but as long as you got that work ethic, man, that's all that matters. But some of the real main reasons why I see a lot of y'all not succeeding is because y'all are so infatuated. You guys are so infatuated with trying to train like everybody else. I know I said it in the last video, but I'm gonna just reiterate it again, man. I'm sorry. Okay? You guys are stuck in this mindset of if I train like my best friend, or if I train like Derek Lunsford, or if I train like C-Bum, you know what I'm saying, cut my mustache just like him, wear Chuck Taylors and everything with a backwards hat, maybe I'll be like C-Bum. No. I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but no. Right? Sure. I wish I would. Man, man, don't play with me. All right, look here. So that's just one of the main things I always notice, right? Y'all too busy trying to train like the next man. And then y'all get mad at when y'all get hurt, messed up, you know what I'm saying? I've been hurt, but it's never been from the gym, right? All of my time spent out of the gym was caused due to like real life situations, you know what I'm saying? So that's just another thing I've noticed. And here's another thing I've noticed. You guys don't have no patience, bro. You guys don't have no patience, no just discipline, no resilience, man. I'm telling you, that's what's holding y'all back. And it's gonna keep holding y'all back, and y'all gonna waste all the time in the world. Y'all gonna waste y'all whole prime, right? Because you think you got all the time in the world. You in your teens, early 20s, mid 20s, whatever the case is. Look, you better get on it now. I'm just being real about it. Because if you don't, right, watch what happens to you. Somebody gonna come out the woodworks and whoop your ass and then send you crying to the car. I'm gonna just be real about it. Nick Walker, all them, you know what I'm saying? They may tell you a little bit, but they ain't gonna tell you the nitty gritty, right? And granted, I ain't even an IFBB pro yet, but I know well enough to know that. Sure. Because why do I be seeing all these other pros talk about it here and there, but when you look at the top dogs, they not saying nothing like this. So let me be the one to let you know about it, right? That's just something I've, came across in my experience through my training throughout the last 10 years or so. Yeah, I've been training for 10 years, bro. Been pro for about 4.5 years now in the natural league. And of course, now we going to the IFBB now, because they keep saying, oh, it's not possible no more. It's not the 90s. Shit. It's a new lineup this year, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I'm that. So if you want to be that, man, like I said, develop patience. Stop worrying about somebody else's training program. Worry about your own training program, man. So seriously, if you worry about your own training program, you'll get so much further. You'll make much faster progress. You're not gonna have to just sit and wait. It's like watching paint dry. No, you actually gonna look in the mirror and see the change happen before your eyes, bro. That's just how it go. So I'm just trying to help y'all out, man. Take it from me, like I said, I done tried all of that ego lifting, bro. I done tried all of that, bro. Best thing that's gonna work for you is what works for you. How do you know it's gonna work for you? You gotta dissect your physique, right? If you got a coach, holler at your coach. If you don't, do what I did, right? Look in the mirror. Sure. Or here's what you can do. If you ain't got that experience yet to look in the mirror and see what you need to work on and what you don't need to work on, if you don't have that experience yet, here's what I advise you do. Get around, seriously, real talk, get around some older guys. Seriously, look like your uncle, your daddy, you know what I'm saying? My thing is, look, make sure they got the gray beard. You know what I'm saying? If they don't got that gray beard, don't talk to them. Seriously. Make sure they nice and OG. Make sure they sound like this. Yeah, okay? So, yeah. And then they gonna tell you what you need to work on because they've actually seen, they actually see what you don't. So that's why it's important to get around some older people if you can't get a coach, right? That was the best thing that happened for me. right? When I ain't had no coach, I was like, you know what? Get around the ones who gonna keep it real with you. You know, they're not gonna fake the funk. They're not gonna try to make it seem all sweet. Nah, they told me what it was. They was like, motherfucker, you ain't shit. Look at him. And they literally said it just like that too. So excuse my language, guy. But they said it just like that too. It's like, motherfucker, you look like shit. You think you about to come up around here and then think you about to do something with us? Nah, you gonna have to start at the bottom and work your way up. So sure, the effing up, that's what I did. So when people saw me after, when was it? When I got out the hospital that first time, right? Not the second time. When I got out the hospital the first time, right? That's when everybody saw the transformation. Then when I got out the hospital the second time, that's when everybody was like, God dang, bruh. And then that's when everybody started calling me out on the juice, on the gear, on the steroids, right? It was like that, them couple weeks, bro, that kind of, I felt like it hindered me, but it really helped me. You know what I'm saying? So that's it. Like I said, all natty bodybuilders, bro. Just know you're gonna have to, develop those traits, man. Because if not, somebody like me or one of my other kin folks, compadres, gualas, you know what I'm talking about? They're gonna come about the woodworks and sweep you about the way. That's just how it goes. So get your foundation built now, fellas and ladies. Sure. Yeah, well, no, women, y'all way different. Y'all much different than us. You know what I'm saying? Sure. Y'all be all makeup and all that. Fellas, we just gotta, you know what I'm saying, make sure the hair's straight, you know what I'm talking about? Haircut, we good to go, you know what I'm talking about? Sure. But, all right, it's Ox. You know how we do.